A line never stops growing till you put a stop. And our journey only knows how to go ahead. Plexconcil, growing steadily for 60 years. It all began in the year 1955 with a limited range of products catering to a small cross-section on the consumer, building and agricultural sectors to a clientele in just about under 25 countries.
When we came in plastic business, it was in a nascent stage. The total consumption of plastics in India was below 50,000 tons per annum. And there were so many regulations for importing raw material, for importing machinery, molds, entering into technical cooperation. Everything was very suffocating.
The Indian plastics industry today services to a wide range of industry users like plastics processors, OEMs, packaging, electronics, transportation, infrastructure, and many more, spread over the 7 continents and over 200 countries. The journey reached a milestone in 1969-70 when exports of plastics crossed the $10 million mark.
Plexconcil used to book large area in international exhibitions in various parts of the world and to provide the place to Indian manufacturer exporter or Indian trader exporter to participate in those exhibitions, to show their product to the international customers, and that will how to boost the business of plastic product export from India to world market.
It takes a leader to build an empire, destined to reduce the carbon footprint of all aspects of economy and building the future of India. India ranks among the top 5 in polymer production, producing over 10 million metric tons of polymers and poised to double this figure by 2020.
With humble start in 1993, we started exporting it to 6 countries, and after 20 years now we are 20-fold growth and exporting it to 77 countries.
Plastics is one of the most common material used in all walks of life, and the world's production is estimated at over 300 million metric tons.
Plexconcil, with a dedicated missionary role, will be able to take the country's export from $4.8 billion in 2014-15 to $100 billion plus by 2030.
Plexconcil is proud to be part of India's growth story.
I would like to share my experiences with the reinforced material and how it brought smiles to many polio affected children.
We innovated a new plastic product in the field of medical disposable in India and had a very good response.
The progress of the plastic industry is often considered to be an important indicator of economic progress because of the critical role played by plastic in infrastructural and overall economic development. For Plexconcil, the export potential is over $500 billion and Plexconcil is determined to get a larger share as we move forward with time. The growth story of Plexconcil has always created a milestone. Since 1992, the capacities for manufacturing polymers took shape. In 1995-96, the contribution of raw materials exports grew from a single digit to 20%. In 2003-2004, exports crossed the $1 billion mark. In 2005-2006, the exports more than doubled to reach about $2.6 billion. In 2010-2011, the exports reached $5.2 billion.
In 2011, we participated in Arab Blast that is in Dubai. I can say that was our company's turning point.
The plastic raw materials contribution started decreasing by adding value to the polymers that would otherwise have been exported. Today, at over 7.5 billion US dollars, sky is the limit.
After our representation, government has increased number of products in number of countries under the MEIS scheme.
As Plexconcil moves beyond 60 years of its journey, in addition to traditional export promotion activities, Plexconcil will focus on aggressive marketing of product design and prototyping, building plastic processing capacities and bettering quality and productivity.
We are very confident that by 2030, India will export $100 billion plus plastic goods to the world market, and there the pivotal role will be played by Plexconcil.
The world is our market. A deviation and change of mindset is required from the traditional attitude of exporting. Plexconcil's strategies for future are to promote the Make in India campaign by exhorting investors to invest in plastic processing.
With Plexconcil's new aggressive marketing strategy of Make in India campaign, we can able to explore newer market in developed countries.
Now my company is government recognized export house.
They also supported us resolving the various matters related to the governments like DGFT and customs.
Plexconcil has provided yeoman service to the plastic industry in the 6 decades since their operation.
Plexconcil is on a growth race. We are here to drive business by the horns. The future looks bright.